you guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Keepsy, aka Keeper of the Keys. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Welcome back to the ones who's been there from the beginning. And again, welcome to the newbies. Okay, so what does my collective need to know today? What does my collective need to know today? So somebody is on the lookout for a new romantic relationship. Seven of Swords. There's a lot of sneaky snakes. There's a lot of snake energy. A lot of snake energy. So someone is being or has been getting watched by a snake. Like literally. A masculine or a feminine who's very snake-like. Someone who's got a lot of energetic burdens, a lot of demons. Someone who could be praying to that of a low vibrational frequency with this book here. And yeah, someone's praying. Someone makes deals with the devil. That's why they're a snake. So yeah, and there's a dark high priestess who's really mean and controlling. So we've got a dark high priestess who's really mean and controlling and very snake-like, very slimy. Okay, so again, these readings are past, present or future. With this Four of Pentacles, masculine or feminine could have been surrounded by someone who is in some sort of a dark cult or a coven. And Seven of Swords, and they do a lot of sneak attacks. And the way this masculine is looking into a crystal ball, and the feminine or masculine, it could be a masculine who's a dark high priestess, who's very mean, malicious, sneaky. Two of Swords. And angry. Someone's really angry. Someone could be trying to block. Yeah, Five of Wands. Your level of awareness. There's something to do with they're trying to battle and bring competition, some sort of spiritual warfare, because they don't like your level of awareness. Four of Pentacles can speak of possession. Maybe they don't like some sort of gifts, what you possess. Talent, skills, power, strength, courage. They're not liking that. It could be some sort of gang affiliation or cult, coven. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Some sort of bad investment. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. There's something to do with whoever's been launching these spiritual attacks, they've lost their ancestors. With that Ten of Pentacles in reverse, have lost their ancestors. Seven of Cups. For creating a lot of illusions surrounding someone's destiny, someone else's life path. So masculine or feminine's destiny, life path. Quite possibly because of some sort of spell casting and sneak attacks and a lot of illusions and confusions, they've been able to get away with stealing somebody else's wealth. So there is something surrounding some sort of wealth. what's being taken. Someone who's linking to some sort of cult, coven or gang. Okay. They could have done this with the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse because it is surrounding some sort of sorcery. It is surrounding some sort of theft. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It could be inheritance jobs, insurance job, life insurance policies, that type. And they're creating a lot of illusions surrounding this and a lot of lies to cover it up because, well, they're not going to speak the truth about it. They're not going to admit what they've done, and they're going to keep continuing to lie up their ass because they don't want to get caught. Lovers, great fortune, false person. So either this is linking to an ex, yeah, or someone who is coming in with a fake love offer because they want money, because they want this great fortune, they want a piece of this great fortune. It could be a couple who are wanting to be like Bonnie and Clyde, yeah, ride or die with the card, the change card. Ride or die, someone who's wanting to be like Bonnie and Clyde. And they're concerned surrounding someone else's gifts. So going back to, they're worried about someone else's gifts. They're threatened by someone's spiritual gifts, someone's physical gifts. They're threatened by a gift of great fortune coming towards somebody. Because they don't want to be exposed for some sort of insurance jobs, inheritance jobs. This money, what's coming towards masculine or feminine, could be a gift of compensation for their battles with high honour. For their battles. Family room in reverse. So it could be linking to family surrounding this masculine or feminine who's in on some dodgy stuff. They're in on some dodgy stuff. I don't know why he's getting, quite possibly, family reject. So black sheep of the family, because this family don't like people who speak the truth. And the more you speak the truth, the more you become some sort of an outcast in some family dynamics. Could be a father figure who's worried about this line of work. Child, yeah. So this father is worried about his own daughter's line of work coming into and gifts, because it's going to bring some sort of great fortune. And this father figure does not want that for his own. It could be a daughter. For his own daughter, because he's into some sort of dark arts and he's under judgment. He's under judgment. So this father figure is a snake. He's the snake. Right, yeah. Eight of Wands, moving forward, destiny. So basically, this father has cursed his own child's destiny, the Magician card in reverse, using black magic. We've got the King of Cups and Seven of Wands. So a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio is cursing their own child using black magic on their own child because they're scared or they're jealous of their own child's gifts. So they've been sending things like snake spirits and trying to send lovers towards feminine who are snakes, who are part of this group, yeah. trying to send in false lovers. Because they're really concerned about these changes, what has come in. So these false lovers seem to be gathering information, then taking it back to this King of Cups, who's a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio, who's doing a lot of black magic to manipulate. So he's been involved. Unexpected income in reverse thoughts. He's been involved, along with others, in insurance, inheritance, insurance fraud. And he's been involved in doing some sort of dark arts and sending snakes towards his own child. Courthouse in reverse. And community. Because him and his group, his cult, his curve and his gang, whatever he wants to call it, they don't want to go to court. They don't want to all appear in court, so they are using a lot of heavy black magic. Coffin in reverse. Because they don't want to go under judgment. They don't want to go under judgment. Unexpected income, journey and imprisonment. Someone's going to prison for it. They're trying to change like an outcome of some sort of court proceeding. Like they don't want to go to prison for something what they've done, which is taking someone's money. Or doing an insurance job, and maybe these other insurance jobs paid off previously, but then they tried to do it on somebody else. Like I feel like this father figure's tried to do it on his own son or daughter, but they could be in spiritual prison right now. Yeah, they could actually be in spiritual prison. Occupation. They could be linking to someone who works in a prison. So this older masculine knows somebody who works in a prison, and he could have paid some money to unofficially get him off, like a bail bondsman. And he didn't want people to see him, the community, for how sick he actually is. Because although he may have some of this money because he stole it, he unofficially took this money, which makes him ill because, well, that's just greed. And then using a lot of black magic, doing like hexes on some, like this masculine or feminine's bear chart. And then sending lovers to date this masculine or feminine to get information on them and to reel it back to the group for a small price. So if this reading is resonating, be careful of someone claiming to love you, someone wanting to get into your space, your home, and get information to reel back to them. Three of Pentacles, because they want to know if their spells is working. You see how they're at the cauldron? They want to know if the spells are working. So they could be sending someone younger as a knave, someone coming in as a knave. Five of Cups, who lost the Chariot Cancer energy, who lost control. Okay, so they tried to send someone in. They could be doing this spell work also, so someone loses control and acts out of character because they're trying to create a really bad image of this person. because they don't want this person to become privileged. Child, great fortune. Mature man. Putting a lot of work in behind the scenes to stop this person from being seen as high on earth, like coughing in reverse. And I was thinking, but they're under judgment, and maybe someone's occupation could actually be using them gifts to work for the divine, work for the Most High, and they don't like that because they've not been chosen for this part. And there could also be some home fraud, selling of someone else's private property, land, or masculine or feminine could have inherited some money and land, and this father figure took it upon himself to take that money and try to maybe say that this person's ill and they can't come and sign documentation on their own because they're ill. So this older masculine's come in to sign some documentation, and he was expecting to get away with it. He's courting somebody, or he took somebody, maybe another daughter and stepson, to do this theft of sudden wealth. Here's illegal documentation. So he's getting quite possibly a feminine. It could have posed to be their own sibling or cousin, to forge documentation to steal this sudden wealth, and then using black magic to cover it up because they've got that desperate. They've just seen the money and they don't care about what happens at all. All they want is the money, and they want other people to look at them and glorify them instead of glorifying God. So they want to be glorified. They want to be worshipped as some sort of a god, while they're trying to bump people off and take their inheritance, their insurance, their assets, that's like home, some sort of property development. So if they have took some sort of a home, I am getting that they're renovating the house to how they want it and selling it. So they could have already sold a house. We've got mature woman, courthouse in reverse, and despair in reverse, and they went to some sort of an auction. Or they could have said, if they did this to a feminine, that this feminine does not deserve to inherit all this because they're mentally immature, they're this, they're that. But if they look at the bigger picture, they're conjuring stuff up because they want 5 of Cups, this person to lose everything. Maybe job, this power position, and with the Chariot as well, make this person lose control so they can go, oh, this person's mentally immature, yada, yada, yada. And they want to settle it outside of the courtroom because they don't want it to go to court. But I is getting that it's going to go to court anyways, because there's no way this can be settled outside of the court, because there is this strong energy of imprisonment. Because what they've done, a judge is going to send them to prison for a long time because it's a lot of money. It's money laundering as well. Money laundering. So, on the bottom of this deck, what I made, excuse double check. Jealous of your gifts. So they are jealous. And quite possibly, if you've reported this to local authorities, they've been overlooking evidence. So this is going on in the UK. They've been overlooking evidence. Because they wanted to wipe out, because I is getting at that they are doing it to a feminine. It is a strong feminine energy. But it could be a masculine who vibrates more on a feminine energy. Poisoning food, water, drinks. And then we've got MK Ultra, mind control, 666. So they're devil worshippers, going back to the beginning on how they was looking at the book and bending down and praying to that of a low vibrational force. Then they're doing MK Ultra mind control in order to control their victim and control the court proceeding and everyone around them, because they're a control freak. Yeah. The blackmailing anybody, blackmailing anyone they can to work against you. Black magic backfiring, something to do with Spain. Okay, so someone could either be going to Spain after they've got this money, or they was planning on going to Spain after they got this money. Trying to pay people to shut up, gag order. So maybe even local authorities know about lying on earth. These people lying on earth and putting hits out. And then what? And then they're overlooking all the evidence. Shocking. Maybe there's a lot of evidence on their Wi-Fi IP of this attempted insurance job. Big eyes. So they could have done it on someone who's got big eyes. I've just gone past corrupt judge. So they could have actually paid a judge to overlook it, to throw it out of the court, because there'll probably be some sort of devil worshipper as well, some sort of Luciferian. I mean, how anyone's going to get justice from a devil worshipper, I don't know. How can a devil worshipper bring justice? They can't really, can they? Okay, so someone's got big eyes. Something to do with the UK, so it is going down in the UK. Someone from the UK could be wanting to go to Spain. Okay, to avoid going to prison, to avoid any charges, because they think that if they jump across borders that they will not be seen for the monster they actually are. Musician. Could be a musician involved. Could be a musician involved. Stealing from shops, shoplifting. So they do a lot of robbery, where they will literally just rob off anyone they can, and because they've done it that often, that many times, they've got away with it that many times, they're continuing to do it because no one's told them to pack it in, basically. So either they've created that much of a statement over the years because they've got away with that many things that they actually believe they're untouchable. Insurance scam. Going to prison for life, and the ones involved, at least one of them, heart attack. They could actually be going to prison and die in prison of a heart attack, because 1 minute in their heads they're all for this insurance job and they're waiting for this payout, and then it don't come through. So that's going to cause them some sort of pain on the inside, because they've lost out on this money, what they thought they was going to get. Musician wants to come out again. So it could be linking to a musician. Could be linking to someone who wants to be a musician, or someone who can write music, someone who could sing and make their own songs or something like that. And Spain wants to come back out. So whoever's either gone to Spain doing black magic and left the UK going to Spain, that black magic's backfiring on them. They also copy people's identity, photo identity, that type of stuff to get loans out in their name. They've left a digital footprint. So maybe their laptop that type of stuff is going to be having a lot of evidence on there, and they are obstructing and perverting the course of justice, and then trying to pay people to shut up. So this is probably the local authorities, and now they're out of people to cover their backs. Harassment, maybe they could have been harassing the person, masculine or feminine, with spell work, and then harassing that person physically, so spiritual harassment, and then harassing this person. So then this person gets mad. Now, obviously, if someone's been harassed, sooner or later, they're going to flip on out and pop off on one. I've been there. And the police don't really do fuck all about it until you're 6 feet under. And then they'll be like, oh, why didn't we just listen in the first place? I know. Should have just listened and not overlooked that evidence. Because the more they overlook evidence, the more they think that they're untouchable and they can get away with attempted murder, or actually probably murdering people previously because poisoning's come out. Moon card. And here he is, poisoning this food as well. Poisoning the food or the drinks. So be careful of delivery drivers. We've got this Ace of Pentacles in reverse who's taking money to poison. Yeah, it is. With a chariot and a car. Be careful of delivery drivers. Or ordering online, because if they are good at hacking accounts, my throat keeps getting real funny. If they're good at hacking accounts, they know what this person's ordering online, like everything. So when they order food, they'll get a notification because I'm getting that they're logged into someone else's email address. They've hacked someone's email address. Drink. Putting something in that drink. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Because they want you to, this masculine or feminine, this person, to lack emotional control, lack stability, or appear that way. So there's something, I don't know what drug it is or what chemical it is, what they are giving to people to make that person have a mental breakdown. 9 of Wands, because they don't want this person to be prepared to defend themselves, because they're praying to the devil, and they want this attack to just be where this person's laying down and taking this attack. They're trying to treat this person, masculine or feminine, like the dopey. Like the dopey. Like they're not aware. 6 of Swords. Also, they could have got someone overseas, or they could be getting lawyers, judges, solicitors overseas to come to the UK to work for them. Some sort of lawyer who's overseas, who's linking to the mafia. 7 of Wands, who's linking to the mafia, and the time's running out. Because someone's gaining advantage. 3 of Cups in reverse, and split up a major corrupt government organisation and slaying. So someone's literally tried to take down a major corrupt government organisation, what's operating in the government, single-handedly, or near enough single-handedly, because this expands, because there's people in different government organisations and different jobs what's all going to be going down and linking to insurance fraud. Two of Pentacles, because they're transferring money. And then we've got like this Hierophant type of energy, this. Because they feel that if they've got the money, they're going to be worshipped. It's someone who's really egotistical and feels like they should be worshipped and be put and placed above God. Which is what the devil wanted. To take God's place, and then he got booted. Because you can't take his place. So there's been a lot of manipulation, quite possibly not just manipulating energy, but manipulating anyone they can. This has been going on for ages. It could again be linking to a church cult or a coven who does a lot of spell work. Six of Cups in reverse, and they're very childish. Although a lot of them can be 60 years above, they're extremely childish. Like they've just not matured at all, they've not mellowed, and they're still heavily into practicing dark arts and insurance jobs and stuff. Could be in the news. Could be trying to control someone's forward movement. We've got Ten of Swords in reverse, a lot of spell work going back, and they're not going to know when it's going to end. There's a lot of spell work going back. Word witchery also. Temperance in reverse. So they're really wanting this person to appear mentally unstable, so they can label this person as incompetent in the court proceedings, which is their legal way of rightfully taking your house, your home, your children, your belongings, your inheritance, your business and all that, and label you as mentally unstable to take absolutely everything, so incompetent. So they're manipulating the justice system. So there must be some corrupt law officials who do this, Five of Pentacles, and they leave you with absolutely nothing. They will take absolutely everything from you because they don't want you to go up in class, in status. So they manipulate. And then they play victim because the devil worshippers. Two of Swords, and maybe quite possibly even the devil's angry over someone else's accomplishments. Very toxic. It's like it's a family full of Satanists or Luciferians who've been doing this for a long time. Like in the back of this picture, it's like quite old-fashioned. So I don't know if it's like from the 60s, 70s, 80s, maybe 80s and above. Like 90s, 20s, like they've been doing these insurance scams for many years, which is making me think. Eight of Swords in reverse. Obviously, they don't want to go to prison for what they've done, but they are being watched. They could know somebody in the bank also, 34, 34, yeah. A Tower, so this is like the bank, and then we've got the Devil card, someone who's pulling strings. Yeah. Someone who's working it from inside of the bank. And we've got the World in reverse and Judgment in reverse. So they're wanting this cycle to just keep going on because, like I said, they've done it that many times. These people's all linking together. They don't want to be found out for money laundering, but someone who works in a bank is involved in the money laundering and wangling it. 9 of Cups in reverse. 6 of Pentacles. So they took someone else's dreams and turned it into nightmares. Someone else's work. 2 of Swords. 9 of Wands, and they're trying to block some level of awareness. Like someone else's work. Someone else's full identity. 7 of Cups in reverse. 8 of Wands in reverse. 4 of Wands. Local community, local hometown. Several times this person's had their identity stolen, used. Just this one person. Who's just in the middle of a lot of corruption and a lot of manipulation. Surrounded by narcissists with the Queen of Cups in reverse. The Fool card ever since they was a youth. Seeing how manipulating and childish this father figure was. How manipulating. 10 of Cups from family. How manipulating and childish this father figure or even mother figure also is. Unhappy. Unaware. Unhappy, unaware. Depressed. Message surrounding taking some sort of money work. 2 of Swords and trying to block some sort of work. Trying to block someone else's work. Level awareness. 5 of Wands. And Temperance in reverse. 3 of Pentacles because they've collaborated. Temperance in an upright speaks about angelic. They're teaming up with demons. Obviously the devil and the demons, they come hand in hand. So they're literally, they're quite skilled in like demon work. To take someone's job. Someone like this is literally, this is just a job to them. 9 of Swords, they're guilty. Tried to do a hit and run. Maybe a Leo could have tried to do a hit and run. They could have tried to get a Leo to do a hit and run. Page of Cups in reverse. 7 of Swords. Very dangerous, sneaking around. Maybe the justice system could have picked up on that. Some sort of bad news. They wanted to avoid judgment for something they did. Queen of Swords in reverse. Someone who abuses that power position. Hanged Man in reverse. 6 of Swords and 10 of Pentacles. It is a lot of times they've sacrificed like this same person throughout their life quite a few times, and they've sacrificed other people. With the Page of Cups in reverse, what they're doing is extremely dangerous. The Fool card, they do it to children also. 10 of Cups because it's a satanic worshipping family who are angry surrounding someone waking up and wanting to get away and bring justice and balance, because they premeditate all these attacks. Here he is, look, premeditating. Strong Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio energy who manipulates and sacrifices and traumatises people who he used to live with. 4 of Wands. Because 2 of Wands, it makes him feel real powerful. And it gives him some sort of a God complex. So he's in possession of something. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, there could be a fire. They could have took some sort of a home, started renovating this house, and then could be setting it on fire because they would rather have, if someone has inherited a home, they would rather have this house burnt to rubble than let it go to the rightful person. Because if they can't have it, they definitely don't want this person to have it. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. If they can't have this, your family. Could also be doing an offshore account. Could be transferring money overseas. So it is linking to occult coven. Who again use a lot of black magic to try and cover up what they're doing. Because if someone says, oh, they're doing black magic, you know, the judges and all stuff like that who are real physical, arrogant and Luciferian and stuff like that know about the black magic, but they make out like it's not real. Which is actually gaslighting. Going to court. Clarify this card. So if they say that this masculine or feminine, the one who's speaking out about all this, is again ill, they say, mentally unstable, incompetent, they can't have their own money because they've had a period of sickness. But all these people who keep robbing, murdering and all that, they should be able to get this money because what? Yeah, bad brain. Whoever's condoned this and labelled this person as incompetent in the courtroom is a bad brain who's got no success in love, who could have actually come from abroad to the UK to work in the UK. And they're all about the money, this type of judge, this type of law firm. They're all about the money, they don't care where it's come from. Yeah, they've been meeting up. So there was meeting up to discuss this theft. And they wanted to make out like they worked. We've got rich, good gentlemen in reverse. They worked to gain this money. So they could actually be under investigation and be like, well, where did you get this money from? Oh, I've worked for it. Sad news. Because this unexpected money is not going to them. Because this money is supposed to go to the rightful person. They're supposed to have happiness. We've got house in reverse and pleasant letter. So there is something surrounding. They've took a house as well. And land. House, land, identity, their full life, like literally. Their full life has been stolen. And then they've been meeting up, discussing, the one who's speaking out about it, we'll call them a nutter, we'll go into the court, label this person as a nutter, get them as incompetent, and the judge will just be like, yeah, incompetent. 4422 on the clock there. There's some sort of change. What you're not with expectation in reverse. Some sort of change what's not going to be expected. It's going to bring this masculine, this feminine out of this darkness. Because there's a masculine who's thinking about what's happened to this feminine and they know it's wrong. And they know it's wrong. So maybe they want to bring justice. and some sort of compensation, because they was literally working to take this gift of some sort of compensation, inheritance, insurance. There's a feminine involved. There's a feminine involved. So this could be a sibling who's been meeting up. This is a sibling who's been meeting up, because obviously this sibling wants this money as well, what's not actually ours. And this person, somebody who's been involved, is off to Spain. Here they is, waiting for their ships to come on in so they can bugger off and get away with any sort of charges. And he's not a good man. He's a bad man. He's a bad man. He's been involved with a lot of bad things, and he doesn't want to face accountability for his actions at all, because he knows that it is literally prison. Yeah. Because it's prison. It's prison. That is literally what they're going to do. They're going to go to prison for it. I'm not going to take it all, because it's nothing but bad news. Then we've got a Gemini who's been involved in this money laundering. So we've got a Gemini who's involved in money laundering. Yet they invested 5 of Cups in this person, 9 of Pentacles in reverse, losing their financial stability and then wanting to keep it a secret, and wanted to call this person weak and emotionally unstable and all that. But God knows, they're just battling to Queen of Wands in reverse seduce people with lies, because they just want this money. Strong Capricorn energy, false victory. 6 of Cups in reverse, very childish. To try and block someone else's abundance coming towards them, and they take control of it. It's not theirs. Strong Gemini energy again, the Lovers, Ace of Cups. Strong Gemini energy who's had some money put into their account and then they've drawn it out. So we've got a Gemini who's had money put into their account and then they've drawn it out. So families linking to people in these government organisations, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. But they're all going to face a lot of karma, because the most I know is they're guilty. 7 of Wands in reverse, they could have quite possibly sold their soul, yeah. And tried to sacrifice someone's sole purpose, because they want that soul, they want that destiny, because that soul is what's going to bring in riches. Someone's sole purpose, so they tried to sacrifice their soul to a sort. So obviously, if someone's been sacrificed for it and had their wealth stolen, they're going to get mad. They're going to be traumatised. But, someone's been getting watched from a young age. Page of Swords in reverse. Someone's been getting watched from a young age. Death card in reverse. And the Sun card in reverse. And then a Fool card. Page of Cups in reverse. Also, it could be something to do with some sort of child sexual abuse, and they don't want that to be illuminated, what went on in childhood. So they tried to end this person for speaking out about it. And here's a Hitman. Devil card. 6 of Wands in reverse. Hunting, wishing ill will. Sent by a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio to persistently follow and try and gather as much information. And then when they report back this information, they receive Pentacle. They don't want any information surrounding someone meeting up and having some sort of a union. This masculine or feminine, whoever they're doing it to. Having a union. Having unity. They don't like unity. Yet they'll all unite with each other and lick each other's ass. Yeah, King of Wands in reverse. Then we've got Temperance in reverse. And then we've got Justice. So we've got a Sagittarius who works in the justice system. Who this King of Cups, Four of Wands, grew up with. We've got a Sagittarius. One of the cards is literally just ripped in half. Five of Cups. So that Ace of Wands, new beginning. Five of Cups, they want someone to lose their new beginning. Chariot, they want someone to lose control, man. But God's in control. Chariot. Empress in reverse. Because of this hit and run, they're trying to say that someone's a bad mother because, or there could be a grandmother figure, a mother or a grandmother figure who's involved in a hit and run. And she don't want to go to prison. Three of Wands in reverse. So she's manipulating and trying to stagnate with the Eight of Cups, some sort of message getting out there to an official about a hit and run. And they're all battling and seducing with lies because they're trying to take a gift what's not actually theirs, which is this inheritance. And they collaborated, Four of Swords, because this person was on their own. Nine of Wands and Three of Cups in reverse, yeah. Didn't really need to be surrounded by a lot of people. So they thought it was easy for them. They thought it was easy. Lovers in reverse, Gemini, Nine of Pentacles. Gemini, Nine of Pentacles working. Eight of Swords in reverse to have these people get out of prison. It's a mother or a grandmother figure. Three of Cups in reverse who's doing a lot of malicious gossip. So we've got a grandmother figure who's very malicious, who's involved in this inheritance insurance job, who's involved in some sort of a cover-up, blackmail, black magic, stuff like that. And she's still at the manipulating and trying to seduce people with lies. But she ain't as young as she used to be, so I don't know if it's going to work as well as what it did back in her younger days. Two of Swords in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse, yeah. There's unrequited love, so it's like she can't really seduce people with lies. Three of Wands, and she can't really grow this group as much as she thought. Do you know, I'm so hungry now. So real hungry. Made me real hungry. Seven of Cups. Page of Swords. Studying. Someone's getting a child, grandchild studied for any idea so they can take these ideas. Gemini. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, yeah. And monetize and take someone else's profits. Nine of Pentacles, take that. Financial stability and sacrifice to the devil. This is all there, literally, and it's a secret society who, with the Sun card in reverse, they don't want it to be illuminated. And they're trying to stagnate someone's destiny. ruthless, very demonic. Someone who's working in the justice system, like they're just taking money what's not even theirs. Compensation and stuff like that. Also, if someone's passed, I'm getting that if someone's passed in prison, they don't notify the right people, Six of Pentacles in reverse, because they want to be able to keep taking their benefits. Yeah, they don't want the bad news to get to, like, the benefits. Like, they still want benefits. Yeah, they don't want that message to get out that this person's deceased or something. So someone who's working inside of a prison has been doing these dodgy dealings for many years. Someone will end up passing, and then they'll start claiming their benefits, insurance, work tax, a lot. No, Swords guilty. And this is how this man has got his car, this woman's got their car, and that's why they did a hit and run, because they didn't want people to be aware. Eight of Swords in reverse, obviously they wanted to avoid prison. So there's been selfish, there's been ruthless, witches, warlocks doing whatever they could to cause more trauma so they can continue taking people's gifts. Gemini energy again, guilty for seducing people with lies. Jezebel energy, Jezebel. Karmic family members who are doing this, but because they work in the justice system, they'll be like, look, we're going back to what came out previously, they was paying gag order, hush hush money. They're paying people in the justice system hush hush money. Sooner or later that money's going to run on out. Sooner or later their manipulation tactics are going to be spotted, and sooner or later this hitman, what's going on with this hitman? Well, this hitman's been watched by several different people. This hitman's been watched by several different people. Five of Wands, gang affiliation. Or they're watching somebody just come on up and just start battling with this person who they've stole from to cause more stress. So these are the type of people, yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse, who need to be locked up. Constantly take. So we have literally really strong Gemini. Who doesn't believe in God with Hereford in reverse, a Devil card in reverse. Who doesn't believe in God. Full card in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse, yeah, they're getting split up. They're getting the cars taken off them. They've lost all spiritual protection. They're getting any businesses, companies taken off them. Not listening to the intuition. Gemini not listening to intuition, or trying to stop someone from using their intuition. Ace of Cups surrounding a drink. Two of Swords in reverse, what's been poisoned. Someone took some money to poison a drink. Nine of Wands, and they wanted you to sit in front of them drinking a drink what's been poisoned, so they can feed that back to the team, to the family. Who still don't want it to be illuminated, surrounding some sort of trauma and money laundering, and then calling that person weak. Six of Cups in reverse, and then calling that person childish after they've done all that. Mad. A lot of corruption and injustice. And the one who's wanting to bring justice is the childish one. The group who's took someone else's financial stability, like literally just tried to wipe them off their feet. They're calling this person the bad person, but them secrets have been revealed with a full card. Think about food, I'm sure, I just never said food. With a full card, 5 of Wands, they're trying to battle against this person who's innocent because they want that inheritance. Like the thought of some sort of inheritance has really seduced these type of people into wanting to battle for money what's not actually theirs. So they're the ones who's mentally retarded. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, for example, I don't know, maybe someone down my street or something coming into like they've won £1 million or whatever. Yeah, someone in the community, 5 Wands. Someone in the community has like won £1 million or something, and then because like I'm getting all scatty and that, thinking they've got £1 million, I'm going to start like coming up against them because I want their £1 million. People will be looking at me like I'm a right nutter because, well, they know it's not my money. That, like, yeah, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, it's not mine to keep hold of. So why do they do it? And then the one who's speaking out about it, why does that person get called the nutter when they're having their money taken from them? They prosper. 5 of Pentacles. They're the victim of black magic. Then we've got Empress, so they have been doing it to a woman. A lot of black magic, constantly. Back to back. Star card in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. And stagnation. To stagnate someone's healing because, well, maybe someone will be able to heal once they have some sort of justice, because like that can help with the healing process. But Eight of Swords in reverse, they don't want to go to prison for a hit and run, because there is a hit and run. It's like there's so many people getting involved because of the money, what's not even theirs, but they want a piece of this money. So they're all deluded, and obviously all the black magic's going to go back, so then they're going to have a long running history with some severe mental health, where they start having paranoid delusions, they start hearing things, and that's how it's going to be. Call again. Receiving a gift, and then we've got bereavement in reverse. So someone who works at a court received a gift. A court person received a gift to cover it up, to overlook the evidence. Shocking. So someone's gonna, because of all this, what's been going down, where it's actually made someone physically ill, mentally, and maybe even emotionally ill, they're gonna get compensation on top of what they've already had stolen from them. Work and occupation in reverse. They're not even gonna have to work anymore because they're gonna have enough money to last them for the rest of their life if they're good with the money. Witch, good gentleman. Theft. Expectation. And journey. And then rich girl in reverse. And meetings. So there was all meeting, and they wanted to be this rich girl, this rich man. They didn't care. A lot of people's involved, like, honestly. So it's going to be a really long case. And all the fakes and the frauds are going to get revealed for who they actually are. Is there evidence on this? Because I'm telling you, there must be some evidence. Military person. Maybe someone from the military. He's gathering evidence. Bereavement. His faults. It could have been someone from the military or past who left some sort of money. For this feminine, Three of Swords, heartbreak. Heartbreak surrounding this gift. For someone who got revealed to be innocent, so was battling against this King of Cups in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. A Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio who's really into insurance jobs. So we've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and then a real strong Gemini energy as well. Could be a psychic investigator solving these crimes on him. Who doesn't like anyone shining, especially not this feminine. He really doesn't like women outshining him either. Misogynist. Who's been released from prison that many times and then gone on hit and runs and continued doing black magic for money. And that's literally his full life. Mentally unstable, mentally retarded, and this Empress nurse. Like literally. And there is a background of some sort of child sexual abuse, what they don't want to get out there because it's going to make them all look like the dirty little predators, what they actually are. And they don't want the general public to see them for the little predator, what they are. Someone's got very strong intuition. A very, very strong intuition. And that's where they get caught out. So I is getting a psychic investigator. Lying to cause more trauma. A father figure who's mentally unstable. Could be an ex who's unstable. Death card in reverse who was involved in attempted murder. Four of Cups in reverse who tried to stagnate someone else's success by lying. Someone else's recognition by lying. Someone else's victory by lying. This feminines. Ten of Pentacles because they want that. We're obviously going to lie in the courtroom. Lying on earth, it already came out. So why, after stealing this, do they think that they should avoid prison when these secrets have been revealed that they did that to someone and made this innocent person a victim and sacrificed because they wanted that personal power? And deliberately trying to cause stress for your ones and look for more people to cause more stress, more burdens, and more heartache and more trauma, and then stagnate that person's forward movement and then call that person mentally unstable. Yeah, 5 of Wands, it sounds just like my family and my ex and that this. Really does. Not all of my family, you know. But, yeah, pretty much in a nutshell. Until they go to prison, this is just going to be repetitive, repeat. They call people weak, mentally unstable, to end a battle in the court proceeding. 6 of Cups, someone from the past. 10 of Cups, this family who do it because they take other people's gifts. 7 of Cups, they create that much illusions. 4 of Pentacles in reverse because they don't want to let go. Sun card in reverse of what's going to... They've got a gun. There's a car. Alright, God sees. 4 of Swords. Get this person on their own. 10 of Swords. Murder. there is that they're organising another hit and run. They could actually be getting someone with a military background to do this. Someone who's highly trained in snipering. Someone who's highly trained in snipering. Someone who's got a background with horses. Someone who's got a background with motorbikes and cars. So horses, motorbikes and cars is significant. Someone's got a real obsession. It's a corrupt theft. Military person. Unexpected money. So they could have actually got a military person involved in helping steal this unexpected money and then trying to end the person that it stole from. I think that this is still in process, and I think they still want this to happen, although it's happened to others. This is still up and running, and they still want this to happen. Got arrest warrants. Trying to destiny swap, because I mentioned that they actually want that sole purpose and that destiny, and they want this person to transition to the other side. Surgeon could actually also be linking to organ harvesting. Bail bondsman. I mentioned bail bondsman at the beginning of the reading. I mentioned that. So basically, this bail bondsman just keeps letting him go. Yeah, there is going to be an ending to this cycle. Just gone past, your twin is protecting you. So you could have a twin flame or a soulmate who is protecting you. Years of investigation. So this has been years. They've been investigating a miserable man for many years who disturbs the peace all the time. A lost soul, a lost cause, who's premeditated murder. Who wants maybe this high priestess's spiritual gifts for themselves. Facing jail time. There could actually be like undercovers watching this person or this group, because it just seems to be expanding. Like if it's constantly expanding, they need to shut it down. Jockey. Horses, I mentioned, there's strong horse energy. So someone who's a horse rider, someone who's a jockey is involved. So, I'm feeling like I'm going to leave it at that, because it's been going on for like an hour. But just be careful surrounding drinks. Be careful who you let inside of your home. Oh, that freaked me out. They could be watching someone inside of the home living room. They could be watching someone inside of the home. It's like they are in the window. Then in the living room, there could actually be a camera inside someone's living room, just to see what they're doing, because they wanted to watch this person while they were stealing from him. Does this person know we're stealing from him this unexpected money? So there is a camera inside of someone else's living room. What shouldn't be there, yeah? Bereavement in reverse, and quite possibly they wanted this hit and run to do it in the living room so they could actually watch this feminine get taken out. Someone who was working to take this money. Short illness in reverse, and they didn't want to be seen as sick. They didn't want all these meetings to be outed at the court. And to be honest, it's making me feel sick. Hold on. Oh, I can't even get the sicky feeling, but I'm going to leave this reading there because, like, it is really sick. It's all going to come out in the court. Someone's maybe going to receive a gift, some sort of recognition, what they're not going to be expecting, and this is going to make them a rich girl. He is some sort of psychic investigator and some sort of marriage. Well, it's making me feel sick. But yeah, this feminine, whoever they've done it to, is going to be rich, married, financial stability. And if they have, took a house and this money, and a man has done it to their own child, they could have received this letter and they wanted this happiness, and he didn't think that she deserved this. He thinks she deserved to be sad and miserable while they all live happily ever after. What a lovely father figure that is. That's me being sarcastic, but that is just disgusting. So I'm going to leave it there and do another reading later. So sending peace, love and light. And also, again, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. And again, if this reading did resonate, be careful of your drinks, be careful of your food, be careful who you let in. Because this is what they want. They're still planning it. They're literally still planning it. Could be on a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio female who they could be planning it on. Judgment. Seven of Swords in reverse. Being caught out again. Could be an Aquarius involved. Five of Pentacles, who collaborated to make this person a victim. Two of Pentacles in reverse because they wanted some money put in their family's account, which is a bit ruthless. You know, demonically possessed Sagittarius is what I is getting. A demonically possessed Leo, strong Saggy energy. And a very controlling Gemini. Or controlling X involved. Who's also involved in this murder plot. Oh lordy, yeah. So send me peace, love and light. And if this reading resonated, don't forget to check out my other videos. Peace out.